Welcome to the Vegas Cash Game Vlogs, where I will be trying to document all of my sessions, because that's what you guys want to see. We're starting off at South Point, playing 2-3. Let's go.
Day 1, WSOP. I'm out here in the WSOP grinding, playing cash, playing tournaments. I don't have a lot of time to edit, so let's do this quick. Starting off, nobody wants this smoke. I open with pocket sixes, everyone folds. I get ace 4 in the big blind, small blind limps, I make it 20, he folds. I 3-bet with ace queen, everyone folds, but then we have a challenger. I get queen 9 of clubs on the hijack, the low jack limps, and I raise to $20. The big blind then goes all in for a grand total of $49. Folds back to me. My hand's not good, but it's $29 more. I call. He has ace queen. Board runs out, and I lose.
Boo.
Okay. I switch seats and get pocket jacks in the cutoff. Under the gun limps, I make it $20. Then the button 3-bets to $60, and it folds back to me. I look at my opponent. He looks at me. He just sat down, but you know, he's got that zhuzh about him. He said he's on the wait list for a bigger game. Pro tip: if you're playing with someone who normally plays a bigger game, they're probably gonna be more aggressive when they're playing lower stakes. Against a different opponent, I might flat, but against him, 4-bet seems mandatory. I make it $180 and he folds. Anyway, game seems pretty bad right now, so I'm packing up and moving on.
Wow. Plus $6. What's up? Hour and a half session. See ya.
All right, I'm at the Paris now. Very first hand, I pick up pocket queens in the cutoff. Under the gun opens to 15. I'm coming out swinging. I 3-bet to 50, and both the small blind and under the gun call. Flop comes ace 9-9. Wah, wah. Not a good flop for queens. They both check to me, and multi-way, I'm not betting. I check back. The turn is a deuce. Small blind bets 105, and I just fold. Not gonna lie, the action today is pretty garbaggio. A lot of pros and wannabe pros out here grinding the 2-5 streets. I move tables. It's still not great, but I pick up king queen off in the low jack. Under the gun opens to $15. I notice he's been opening a little bit wide, so I 3-bet to $45. He makes the call, and we're heads up to a flop of 7-8-9 rainbow. He checks, and I go for a decent-sized c-bet of $60, repping mostly an overpair here. I'm going for a bigger sizing since the board is pretty connected, but unfortunately, he makes the call. The turn comes a 5, he checks again. This turn is not good for me since I should never have a 6, and I really shouldn't have 10 jack when I 3-bet him from early position, so I check back, and the river comes a 7. Once again, he checks, so I doubt he has a really strong hand. However, I don't think king high is good very often. I think he calls the flop with a lot of ace 10 or ace jack, so targeting those hands, I bet $125. Again, representing an overpair. He thinks for about 30 seconds, but then folds, and I get the bluff through. But yeah, time to bounce again. Not enough fish. This place is looking like less of an aquarium and more like a desert.
We're in. We're out. The 2-5 game action was pretty not so good here on a Monday afternoon. But yeah, I was in for 500, out for 526, profit of 26 in like an hour and a half. All right, see you.
After that, I went over to the Venetian to play some 2-4. I don't think I was strictly allowed to be filming, so I can't really share a lot of that stuff, but I will say the action there was much better. More recreational players, more people on vacation. I ended up booking a $417 win there, so nice. Then I headed to the Win to play a $300 satellite tournament and busted in that.